I'm going to switch over here. Welcome everybody to episode number 133 of CoCreative NoCode's office hours. I'm Tonya, your host. We're here with members Thomas, Ben, and Francisco. And my friend Juan is here to help me out tonight, and Kim as usual. So let's see if anything is happening. You ready? It's a big reveal. What? Your video bitrate is out of recommended range. Okay, but something's happening. What was that?
I just got a YouTube notification that you're live.
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully it's not terrible because they're saying it's not great, but we'll work on it. All right, awesome. Well, if this is your first time tuning in live on Twitter or on YouTube or even Facebook, we've been broadcasting live on Facebook before. I want to welcome you and let you know what office hours is all about. We do office hours every day of the week, 7 times from Monday to Friday. So if you'd like to know the schedule, you can sign up at CoCreativeNoCode.com. And then once you're in your member portal, just click on the office hours and it will tell you our schedule. What we do is we invite our members to come online with us, and they can ask us any bubble question that they want or bring up any bubble topic, and we will try to solve it or we'll talk about it, whatever you want. Nothing is off limits. We can't promise you answers, but we do promise you won't suffer alone. We are happy to suffer with you. So tonight we're going to get started. Ben has a couple questions for us, so I'll go ahead and stop sharing and let you take over if you want.
I don't need to share for the first one, and then I'll jump back in the end of the queue. What I'm doing is building out a calculator, or trying to figure out the theory behind building out a calculator app where there's one repeating group on the left-hand side that people fill out information, and then it goes over to the repeating group on the right, which is fine. But is there a way to have a repeating group scroll vertically and horizontally at the same time?
Oh, that's a very good question.
I think that can be very complex and maybe slow, depending on the amount of data that you are storing and displaying there. So, yeah, in theory, you can have a nested repeating group. So maybe you can have a vertical repeating group, like the main one, and inside it, you can have an horizontal one as a nested repeating group inside the main one. But
gotcha.
But yeah, we will need to test it and check it with real data, and maybe if you can share your screen and see how much amount of data we will display there and how complex it is. Yeah, it can be faster.
I haven't built it out yet.
Okay.
But it was an idea, and I was like, I'll check the theory here before I go and spend hours trying to build it out.
Yeah. Also, maybe something important to keep in mind is the design. Maybe in different computers, you will see the browser, and if your computer is a Windows machine or a Mac, the scroll bars will occupy some space. For example, for the horizontal scrolling or things like that, will be too much easier to do it in a Mac, but not so easy in a Windows if you don't display the scroll bar. But the scroll bar, like the horizontal scroll bar, can look bad sometimes. It depends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, so we do have these like horizontal scrolling repeating groups that come with Canvas Premium.
Yeah, we will need to use CSS maybe to hide the scroll bars, but yeah. And maybe so they come with that.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I can show you an example is what I'm trying to say. So like I can do Oh, you know what? That won't work. I can't make a page like that and expect Canvas to know what to do with it. What I can do though is I can use Canvas to create a new page. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know how easy it would be to do, Ben, but we broke down, sometimes what we'll do is we'll take something in Canvas and then we'll deconstruct it and build it ourselves. So,
Right.
like reverse engineer what you're looking for.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, I know. It was just one of those ideas that pops into my head that I'm like, I'm going to ask Tonya before I actually try this.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, rather than spending hours
Yeah.
asking the experts up.
Would it be in this one? I can never tell. Widgets. Like this one. Like I like the infinite columns, horizontal scroll data table, like that. No. Yeah, let's try this one. Because you're thinking like an Airtable, right?
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm following. You're an Airtable nut like me.
Love it. Did I tell you I tried ClickUp? I tried to move over to ClickUp.
I hate ClickUp. Like
I just couldn't. I can't do it. I had to go. I went back to Airtable about an hour later.
yeah, that's just too painful not to be able to do exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the horizontal scrolling table, and then I just need to give it some data. Just need to give it enough things. So let's try this. We'll go to data types. I guess I could do it with list of numbers, which is faster. Do you know? One. Is it
Oh, I was
easier?
muted. Yeah, I think that you can use dummy and user maybe
Oh,
objects.
which is already what it's doing, right? So let's just see. I was going to make like so if I had more than 4 dummy items in here, I would be able to scroll down, but I'm also able to scroll.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And then I would probably add the plugin we were talking about yesterday, the like repeating group drag RG drag, because I like that functionality where you can just click it and move it.
Yeah. Move the columns around, you mean?
Well, no, like click it to scroll horizontally. So
yeah,
I could come on here and find that RG horizontal drag. You put it on here, and then it's going to ask you for.
Oh, you will need to
Yeah.
to
the
do it
element.
inside that reusable.
Oh, you have to put it inside.
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
in order
That's
to
not a big
work,
deal.
because you need to add the ID of the repeating group. There is this
Oh,
will
got it.
be
And the
the
repeating
ID of the
groups in there.
reusable.
Yep, you're right. So to have to go and
You can
find
edit
the,
element from there. From there, it's a quicker way.
where do I want to put
The
it?
canvas just make that reusable for you straight, like by opening it.
Sorry, can you say it again, please?
Does Canvas create reusables just by a click of a button, pretty much?
It depends. Some of the elements are reusables, and some others are just elements inside the page. It depends of the of each element, how they constructed it. I think that they are moving to reusable elements, but yeah, not all of them are reusable ones.
I wonder which one I would have to put it on. This is a little trickier. Probably this
Okay,
one.
the thing with this is that
This is where all the CSS is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you. So that might be trickier to do, but
I think in the horizontal one, and try with both, but first I will try first.
no,
with
I mean, I
the
think we've
one.
demonstrated the functionality
Okay.
exists that you can scroll up and down on it.
But maybe you can explain the element ID for him.
Yep. Have you run into that at all, Ben?
Element, oh yeah, no, I have with fuzzy search and all that kind of stuff, the element IDs, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
okay,
yeah. So
just in case.
cool. And then,
Thank you.
yeah, no
No
worries.
worries.
We'll move to Francisco. Do you want to share your screen?
Yes,
Give me a second that my delivery already.
Okay. Yeah, go
my
get
house.
your food one.
All right.
We can just chat in the meantime. I want to, so you don't have to repeat yourself.
Oh, okay. No worries.
How's life? How are things going?
Oh, things are going good. You know, I'm finally finishing this dashboard from hell.
Okay.
So things are going great. You know, the app, they're probably going to launch on the first week of November. So I'm wrapping everything up this week. So next week we're gonna do like final UX tests, you know, like to test with users and to correct any bugs or anything like it. And after that is on their hands to when they decide to launch it. So it's pretty exciting, you know, like first baby going to the world.
I know you're about a year behind me because I was doing the same thing exactly 1 year ago.
Oh, nice.
Like finishing it up for a launch right about now. So yeah.
And it's
very
been
exciting.
Yeah, and it's been weird and super exciting as well, because when I started working with them, I was supposed to do their UX part, you know, and then everything just started to evolving, and they got to hear about Bubble, and I got to hear about Bubble as well, and we all just got super excited and like, okay, can we try to do this? And here we are. So yeah, it's been a cool journey.
It's awesome. I'm so glad you came to Bubble. And
Me too,
yeah.
because I truly see like the potential of it, you know.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of potential. There's so many things. I'm amazed sometimes when I see what people can do.
yeah, you guys, I never understand, Tonya. Do you work for Canva or what is it? Because I see a lot that you do.
Canvas, yeah. So
Canvas.
Canvas is a software that works on top of Bubble, and it was created by the company that won, and pretty much all of our partners work for airdev.co, which is
okay.
airdev.co is the makers they're the makers of Canvas. In fact, Eli, who you will meet at some point in the near future, I'm sure, he's one of the devs that actually works on Canvas, like creates Canvas.
Oh, nice.
And then, yeah, and so AirDev is an agency. And so I'm a product manager there.
Okay.
And then Juan is a developer there.
Oh,
And
nice.
Hey, I'm back again.
yep. And then Justin is also a PM/dev. He does both. And then Pablo is a dev there as well.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so that's
you
how we
guys
all met
are-
each other.
No, and you guys understand so much about the product, you know, because you're like inside the guts.
Almost, I guess I can't say everything, but I don't know of a single project at AirDev that's not built on Canvas. So, and then AirDev, I mean, they've been an agency for 7 years, I think.
Oh,
so
nice.
they've been doing this a long time. So yeah.
Cool.
All right,
Super,
I will
super
stop
cool.
sharing and let you take over.
All right, thank you. Here. Are you guys seeing my screen already?
Yep, I see it.
All right.
Me too.
So I have this one chart that I have to make, which is not a complex chart or anything like it. But the thing is, I have to have a math. I have to make a calculus inside my database, and I figured out that I don't know how to make it. Because, for example, here in this column here, we have like total of participants. So imagine that you are in a competition and you need to know how many people were inside the competition itself. And then you have to know which were your position. So for example, in this situation here, imagine that you have like 13 participants, but I arrived, but my place was like second or third. This will give me a percentage of, oh my gosh, forgot the word. A percentage of how well you went on the race or whatever you're doing. I don't know if you guys are following me. My English is kind of broke today. I don't know what's going on.
That happens to Juan
It
a
is
lot.
completely fine for me.
Yeah, it's rough. Okay, so so this number here, this column here, the user it's actually going to input, and the result of the race or whatever, it's also going to input as a feedback. So this column here, it has to be like this one divided by this one minus one, la la la, just to make a simple percentage calculus, you know. But I don't know how to make this inside the database itself, because this column here, the user doesn't even see it.
Okay, so, but sorry, 1 second. You want to do it here from the database? You cannot do the workflows from the database here. I mean, you need to do it as a workflow in your page or in the backend with a scheduled workflow or with a database trigger. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something.
No, I think you're understanding right. It's just because for me, it doesn't make any difference, you know, because the user is not going to see this this data that is shown here until he arrives in another screen, which is a completely different screen. So imagine that you were in I don't know, you were in a race and you put the how many racers there were and your position when you arrived. This is like the feedback of the race. This data you're going to input, and then in another screen you're going to figure out your performance. So it's pretty much the participants divided by the total amount of people in the race. And then I don't know how to make this in the back end or even in the front end. So I have this data here, you know, to make the chart.
Okay, but so your question is how to do the math operation?
Yes.
in a workflow or in or whatever solution is good for you?
Yes, yes. And whatever solution is good, or it's easier, or whatever. So
Okay, so this data that you are displaying here, from where are you creating it?
I'm creating it from this feedback, from a feedback pop-up that I have in this
Okay.
screen here. I have this feedback pop-up, which is right here.
Okay.
So
when you
here,
click MVR feedback, it
yes,
creates that row.
yes.
Can you inspect that button? Can you do right click in MVR feedback, please? Right click and start edit workflow. Okay, so it makes change to a competiciones.
Yes, because then it's going to post all this data which is on the pop-up.
Sorry, one thing. Competitions, it is a competition, or is
It's a competition.
a competition,
yeah.
or it is a competitor?
No, it's a competition.
Okay.
Because you imagine that first the user, he's going to say that I'm going to make this race, I'm going to run this race. So first he actually puts the data from the race. So the name of the race, and I don't know if you're gonna run like 5K or 10K, like just a basic info. And after you complete the race, then it comes this feedback, which makes changes to some of the information that he already did, that he already posted before.
I'm not sure if it is this, that it is really simple, but maybe I'm not understanding the complete idea. But no. Can you add a step there? What is click here to add an action?
I think it's not that complex. I think it's super simple, but I swear to God, I tried to do this 3 times today. I was like, that's not possible.
Can you type make? Yeah, make change to thing. And select the result of step 1. Because you are comparing, you will do the math operation with the same fields of the same competitions,
yes.
right?
Yes, yes.
So,
yes.
Okay, can you click on change another field? And there, which is the field that you need, performance?
Yeah, it's result of the prova, so result of what you did divided by the other field, which is total of participants.
Okay, but which is the field that you need to fill?
Oh, that I need to fill, it's the performance here. It's this one.
Type performance, please, there. And now, which is the field that you need to divide by?
I need to divide sorry.
Yeah, like in a calculator. Type the field, the name of the these competitions, there, and type the name of the field that you need to divide.
Yeah, it's resultado prova.
And now click there in more, and select the divider operator.
Oh, okay.
And then these competitions, Portuguese.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that?
Competições, yeah, it's actually pretty close.
Okay, can you remove that? You need to type this.
Oh, these competições again?
And the other field.
Which is this one. All right.
This will result on a decimal number, not in a percentage, right? But then you can display it as a percentage or multiply it by 100 or yeah.
All right. Got it.
This will do the trick.
All right. Good.
Do you want to test it? maybe?
Yes. Let's test this.
And maybe you can leave this in the second step. Maybe, yeah. It depends. The data that you need to show in the pop-up, I mean, it is this data that you are doing math operation is displayed in that pop-up? Because
no,
if
it's
not,
going to be shown
because
afterwards in the dashboard like this.
okay, so if not, it can be something that is not faster but seems faster for the user. You can set the first step, the show pop-up as the first step. So the user will notice that the app is so fast, but it is not more fast, only that you are showing the pop-up first. So the user will feel it more faster.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So you can move pop-up, show pop-up up to the first
before,
step. Yeah, it is only if you don't need the data.
But it's good. It's
pop-up.
like, it's those like small tricks, that
Mm-hmm.
help the experience of the user for sure. Let me see here if we can actually make this test quickly, because I don't want to take much more of your guys' time.
We are not worried about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was only eating my hamburger without the microphone.
Oh, I don't know how this is set up. This page is kind of a mess still.
But it is okay.
But I should just
your...
retype with a, I don't know, number. Here's those are the fields. So let's put like, I don't know, I'll write it in second, and there were like 20 people. Okay, so send the feedback. Okay.
So it should be 0.1.
Yeah, let's see here. It didn't post the result here, but it actually made the math.
Yeah,
so,
it did the operation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, probably I just have to check there to see what's going on here with this posting.
Resultado prueba.
Yeah.
Can you scroll down? Yeah, you are not saving it.
Yeah, it's not saving. Okay. Okay, I'll make those changes and then I'll check that. But yeah, I have just another super quick tip that I would need is that inside this this chart here, I have this one chart, which is the same chart where I have like the name of the competitions here. They're like super long. I'm still gonna have to discuss tomorrow with the client how they're gonna like for these names to be displayed. But what I was trying to do, which is the need for help here, is I don't know, it's not showing here now. But my question was, how can I make this text here to be limited, for example, to 10 characters or 15 characters? Because
this is a plugin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you type So the name of these values are these resultado prova? No, these
No,
are
the name.
the values.
No, the name are the nome campeonato.
Okay, and where you selected these, can you go there to the element, please?
Yeah, I think this is, I was making some tweaks before I get into here. So I think this is wrong.
No, this is resultado
Competições, nome
prova.
campeonato is empty, grouped by, yeah, this is definitely not it.
Okay. Can you sorry, can you do it again?
Yeah.
So there, nome campeonato, can you click there? There, and then in more? More? Yeah. Trunk, and type trunk. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
I read that online and I was like, okay, it doesn't show to me. Then I tried this
Maybe
number of
format
characters, but it's a different operation. It's not what I
yeah,
want.
it will count you the characters. Can you type format? Okay, format as text. And then there, can you click there?
Yeah.
And insert dynamic data, please. And then this text, that is the name, the nome campeonato. This text, no, there, the first one. And then truncated. Oh yeah, truncated to, I don't know how much.
I don't know, 15 words.
Or at 5, no, 15, 5, sorry, characters. This is characters, not words. Yeah, maybe, okay, 15. But there you have less than 15, if I'm not wrong. Characters.
No. Yeah, if we look here, for example, just we have just in the first line, I have more than 15 characters, you know?
Okay, sure. So 15. And then again there, please. This is comma separated. Okay, so you need to, in the delimiter there, type comma and then space. And let's, if this works.
That's a nice trick.
Yeah, sometimes in Bubble you need to do this kind of workarounds.
Yes, it worked.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
No worries.
This is it for me today, guys. Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, thank you, and thank you for being the Spanish guy here who gets the Portuguese mess.
No worries.
Awesome. Ben, did you have more? You said you had a few.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things if we've got time. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll share my screen really quick, but I'm worried about the speed of my computer if I try and go into the editor and stuff, but I'll just ask the question, I guess.
Sure.
So I've got this page set up, and this is all fine, except these are all identical, except for some reason this one's way smaller and I can't figure out why.
Ooh, Thomas, you might be able to help. I mean, Juan too, but Thomas is much better at this stuff than I am, actually.
Okay, but this is a repeating group, or they are stacked groups?
No,
sorry, fixed.
They're just all.
I mean groups. Okay,
they're all just groups.
So I think the issue, one of them is fixed with, and the other one's not. I think. Can you click on them? So this is not fixed with, and have not a max width. Do you see? Let me explain you a couple of things there, maybe. So do you see in the element in the gray? Yeah, this sidebar there. Do you see that there says make this element fixed width? So this will be always fixed, not bigger, not smaller, but it depends also of the parent group that contains it. So if the parent group it is only 100 pixels, it cannot be 150, right? It currently it is 1000, right? But
yeah.
So, and the other one is apply a max width. So maybe you can let it to make it smaller, but never bigger. For example, let's think in a button. You don't want it less than, I don't know, 50%, but also you will not want it like greater than 200%, because maybe the button will be like weird, right?
Yeah.
So can you go to all of them? Because maybe all of them are being greater, right? But one of them not. So maybe he remained the same and the others not. Mm-hmm. 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 And the last one. Okay, this is not the case. So can you do right click there in brand news to check the parent group of it? Right click, select first parent in the middle of the, yeah, there. Okay. Maybe we can have a hidden group there or something that is making it not growing. Can you do right click in the brand news group, please? There, right click and reveal in elements 3 at the bottom. There. Okay, so now in the left menu bar, so can you click group P set as ZZZ? Okay, this is the first one. And the main group is group DB totals. Okay, can you, in the top of this sidebar, can you check only show hideable, please? Can you check it, please?
Yeah, it's just funny.
Sometimes bubble freezes, don't worry. Meanwhile, can you click on responsive?
Responsive?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the new MacBook Pro to arrive at the door.
Oh, me too. Me too. It looks great.
It looks amazing.
Okay, can you, at the top right, can you try to make bigger this view? There, from there. Do you see that the other ones are being expanded and this one not?
Yeah.
Can you click on the press releases? 1 second, please. And now in brand news, please. Okay, can you on-click, check this, fix it with?
Sorry, that was so simple.
Yeah, no, but sometimes it's really tricky and you need to go for all of them. And do you see that in the element, it showed that it was not fixed with?
Yeah.
So yeah, so maybe something weird happened there, but yeah. But I still want to, can you preview it, please? Because maybe in the responsive engine, it is not showing you the actual results. Because maybe can be not this, and we will need to still check that.
While this is loading, quick question. If I wanted to use Canvas in this site, I basically have to start from using Canvas, don't I? I can't come in after the fact.
Sorry, if you want to stop using Canvas icons or what?
No, if I wanted to use Canvas elements on this site, I'd have to actually restart the site, wouldn't I? I can't come in after the fact.
You can use, you are using the ones from the other similar elements, open build.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you need to, in order to use Canvas elements, we will need to still check it. Can you go back, please, to check, to debug it? You can use the canvas elements, but you need to copy the styles first to your styles. Have you copied the styles previously?
No. I'm going to do the Canvas boot camp, I think, because I haven't done it yet.
Okay, but yeah, so you need to first copy styles and then the elements, but some of the things will not work because the Canvas template have like backend workflows, database objects that are like referring to, for example, every repeating group that you add, yeah,
Gotcha.
like templates, it will use those database objects, and yeah, so I think that will be very complex and yeah, take too much time. I tried to do it in the past and I was like, oh no, this takes too much. I can't. Yeah. So let's debug it again. Can you go to the responsive, please, again? And can you try making more bigger your from the top right, please? There. Oh no, it is still the same. Can you? No. Do you see that you can click on this one there? No.
There's a second group there though. See that one? What's that?
Yeah, maybe this can be a hidden group. That was what I wanted to check. Can you go to UI Builder again? Because maybe this group is generating a conflict, but maybe it can be hideable or yeah, because I was not viewing it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that group is. Okay.
Can you go to UI Builder, please?
Yeah, sorry, it's just running slow, sorry.
Oh, okay, no worries, sorry. Okay, so a way that also we can do it is, okay, before that, let's scroll down because it is already checked, the hideable, but in the left menu bar, please. No, there is not. So can you type in the top next to where you select elements in the group, brand, dashboard, main, there, perfect. Can you type G, zeta, G, Z, 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 Z? I think is the first one. Can you now, with careful, do right click in one of the borders squares? Right click. No, you selected the other one. Now you selected group DB. You will, oh, there. Okay, right click and delete.
Oh, that's not the same one.
Sorry?
That's not GZZ, that's FZZ.
Okay. Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And can you, in the delete, right, delete. And we have 400 issues, so let's keep an eye if we have another extra one. Okay, it is not causing nothing. And can you preview it? Or can you go to responsive first? The issue with that group is that he is occupying a space here. I think it is not loading it. This is another.
Yeah, but you deleted. Yeah, you deleted the other one. There were two. There was two there. There was a G
two of
and
them.
F.
Yeah, so they are occupying a space there. You need to go to the UI Builder again, please, and find this GZZZ. There one, this one, and delete. In the middle of the page, you have the delete button with the replace to. Okay, can you go to the responsive again? And what happened here is that this is occupying also a space. So as they are like one in from the other, they generate a conflict. Seems there is another one, maybe.
Hey,
oh, no.
Look at that. Whoa. Thanks, Juan.
No.
Awesome. Anything else, Ben?
Hello. Sorry, we cut out there.
That's okay. Do you have anything else for this evening?
No, that's pretty good for now. Yeah.
I mean, we have
That's
time.
sure. Does anyone else have anything though?
Thomas, did anything come up in the meantime?
No.
Was that a no? I didn't hear you.
Yep. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Nope. So Ben, you're free to
Okay.
ask more.
Cool. So one thing was the connection between this and this. I'm not sure why this space is here.
Oh,
as
we
well.
can't see your screen anymore.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
That's okay. No worries. It happens to me all the time.
Me too.
I'll be talking to
Okay.
Juan and he'll be like, "You're not sharing your screen."
Why there's such a distance between these two? I'm not sure. And it's the same. Well, that one's because of that repeating group, but yeah, this distance here.
I think you have an empty record there. This is a repeating group, right?
Yeah, there is. Okay. Is there something
Maybe
you can
an
do about
empty,
it?
like a record without picture and text. Can you click in the bottom at the top at the bottom right, the button that says inspect, please? And then scroll there, the page, perfect. And try to click there. So this is repeating group, no. Okay, so there, can you click there? Like in the middle, in where maybe should be the text, like there. Can you click on one text, please? There. There, click. So this is a text. And do the same, but in the next slot, please, below it.
It won't let me. That's all it's doing.
Maybe, can you click there, maybe? No, but seems it is not. Can you go to the editor and we will inspect it, please? Can you show me how it is created? Okay, click there, please. So this is the repeating group. Can you do right click, please, in the repeating group? And then reveal elements, please. Reveal in elements tree, please. At the bottom. Okay, so we have a group new articles inside it, right?
Yes.
Can you click on that group in the left menu bar below the blue text? Okay, so it is like the cell, right?
Yeah.
And then can you click on button all press releases, please? Yeah, and again on repeating group, please. This is the repeating group. Can you check on the database, please? Can you go to data, please? That app data. And which is the object, please? There. You have only two? No, I think you have more. I think it's another one. Why you are viewing here too?
It was the news, wasn't it? Sorry, it wasn't.
Okay. New articles?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are displaying the name, or what are you displaying? Sorry.
Yeah, the name.
You can do. You can do something in the left menu bar, in the pencil icon next to new articles.
Yeah.
There. And can you select all in the left? Click on select all, the light gray text.
Select all.
Below
okay,
the, yeah. And then add a constraint, please. And then select name, or yeah, the one that you are showing. News title, maybe?
Yeah.
And it's empty. and save it. So we will search for articles with an empty name. So no, we don't have any results. So maybe this is not the issue.
I think the issue is that there's not enough news articles in there. So it's trying to
okay.
show,
Yeah. You have a number of cells.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Can you? Oh, yeah, you're right. Can you go to the app again, please? And to the repeating group, please. Double click. So you have 7 rows, right?
Yeah.
Can you go to fix a number of cells, please? Extended vertical scrolling, please. There.
Sorry, it's frozen. It's slow.
Yeah. Okay. And I think this should do the trick. Let me think. If not, we will reduce the height of the repeating group and select only 5, for example. And yeah, and then we can fix the other spaces with a couple of placeholders.
Can you do placeholders, can you?
Sorry?
You do placeholders or something in empty cells?
Maybe not inside empty cells, because the empty cells will mean like an empty text or like for the title of it. But you can make the height, you can reduce the height of the repeating group. And in the middle of the repeating group and the button, we can leave a placeholder there. But
gotcha.
Let's check if this can make the trick. Okay, it did it.
Awesome.
So if you have 7, it will display 7, but if not, it will display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, great. Oh, that's awesome.
And if you have more than 7, you can scroll inside there.
Gotcha.
Like you can scroll inside the repeating group. You focus the repeating group with your mouse and you scroll down.
Yeah, gotcha. Is there a way to, so there's some users that won't have access to say this one and this one. I know vertically, if they don't have access, you can hide this empty space, but is there a way to do that horizontally?
It is sometimes possible, like with some limitations, it depends, but it is really tricky. But Bubble is working in a new responsive engine for maybe this end of the year to be released. But but it is more, but what the tricks that I mentioned, it is more like to hide a section and occupy that space that you are not using.
So I'm better off laying this out vertically and doing it that way, yeah?
No, can you say it again, please?
I'm better off to stack these down the page and then hide when it's not visible, instead of doing it across and hiding when it's not visible.
Yeah, maybe. What was your idea? To hide what or to expand what?
Some users won't have access to say this one and this one and this one, and when they don't have access, I don't want them to be there. I just want them to not be there and then keep this all together.
Okay, no, this will be super tricky. You can hide them and occupy that space, but only based on the screen size, not on conditionals to hide or show groups. So
but you can vertically, can't you?
Yeah, we can do it vertically, but not horizontally. And I hope that for this late year, Bubble release this new responsive engine.
We're supposed to do it this month. We're supposed to have beta this month.
Okay, really? That will be great.
Yeah, but it won't
But they
help
said
you.
that in January.
No, but it also won't help you, Ben, because when they release it, it's not backwards compatible, so it'll break everything before it'll fix everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just excited that it's actually
Maybe
happening though.
one
That's amazing.
idea.
Yep.
Sorry. One idea for you is that you can have, for example, 2 extra versions of this top bar. So for example, for not premium users, for example, you can have only 5 of them. So you will show the top bar, like you will have, for example, 3 top bars and show only one that contains the 7 categories, or show the next one that will have only 5 categories, or show the third one that will show only 3 categories. So
gotcha. And just use the conditional based on the user.
and you can make them collapsible based if they are hiding. So you will achieve this result, but with a little bit of more of work, having 3 of them.
And just make them all not visible on page load.
But also I would also put it in a repeating group, right? So you can conditionally show which 3. Yeah. So right now you have them static, but what you would do is you would create a repeating group, a horizontal repeating group, and then you would assign each of those things to the user. And then based on the count that belongs in the user, it will show the correct repeating group for like which one, like the style you want, whether it's the 7 or the 3 or whatever. And then also it will show the correct 3 for that user, right?
Yeah, perfect. I will suggest to have this as an option set. So you create like option set tabs, for example, application tabs, and you create dashboard, brand list, my brands, brand events, saved brands. And inside of each user, on the user object, you create like allowed tabs or something like that. Or based on the role, you can also have like, the role can be also an option set, and each role can have a different number of tabs assigned to that role. So each user, if it is standard, it will retrieve the tabs allowed for a standard role. So you will not need it to do it for each specific user, and you can handle it at the role level. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Is it any other questions?
I think I'm good for today.
All right. Well,
Thank
then we will wrap up office hours. And yeah, we're going to be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you'd like to join us for office hours and see what it's all about and see how we might be able to help answer your bubble questions, just go ahead and email us at team@CoCreativeNoCode.com. We'll get you over some credentials so we can meet you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, Francisco, Thomas, and Ben, and also Juan. Thank you for being my help tonight, and Kim as usual.
Thank you.
And I will see you all tomorrow.